Your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Shepard with the Lake City Police Department. My badge number is 402.
403.
Okay. Do you have your ID so I can put you in the car? I'm not. Well, can I get your badge? I'm not your badge number. What's your name?
My badge number is 1776.
Can I get your name and date of birth?
No, you're not auditing me. I didn't break the law.
You didn't break the law, but I see you said it right there. ID yourself. On your back of your license, you know what it says on the back of your license?
I know exactly what it says on the back of my license, but I'm not driving, and you didn't see me driving.
But does it say when driving? Does it say when driving?
That is a driver's license.
It is an identification.
It's a driver's license.
It's identification.
Florida statute says I only have to identify if I have broken the law.
Does it say that?
Yes, sir. It does.
Do we know what section number that is?
719, I think. Look that up.
719. I'm going to
that one. Florida's not a stop and ID state. It says if I've broken the law.
Do you know what subsection? Anything like that?
I don't. I can look it up real quick.
Okay. I was going to look it up myself just to make sure.
All right, guys, buckle up because this one starts fast and hits hard. An officer approaches, immediately asking for identification, but here's the twist. No crime has been established. None. The citizen doesn't panic. He doesn't fold. He asks the right questions. Did I break the law? And just like that, the tension kicks in. The officer pushes, referencing a driver's license like it automatically demands compliance. But the citizen fires back. He's not driving. He's not violating anything. This is where knowledge starts to matter. Because too many people assume ID must be handed over on command. That's not always the case. And right here, in real time, you can see the shift. The officer is testing authority, the citizen is testing the law, and only one of those has a solid foundation.
01151, 706 is the
901.151.
This is a stop and frisk ID.
Yeah, I ain't gonna stop and frisk you, man. I'm trying to identify you.
901.151.
Yeah, that's right. I just looked at it. That's the one about if you're being lawfully detained and stuff like that. But
yeah, you have to be lawfully detained before I'm ID. I broke the law of not being lawfully detained.
That's stop and frisk. You must identify yourself. Whenever any law enforcement officer in the state encounters any person under the circumstances or reason. Yeah, so you're right. You're right.
See?
You're right.
Words mean things, Shepard.
Yes, sir.
You know, you guys are held the same accountability we are. When you guys break the law, we think we can do it as well as in general.
I understand. All right, sir.
I'll call you back shortly.
Yep.
All right.
You have a good day, all right? No problem.
Police department?
Huh?
Can you come from the police department?
Why are you here?
It's had a concern. The business. You were out there, sir.
Oh yeah? They can't read?
I didn't see it.
No, they can't read? I'm pretty sure they call.
Now, this is where things get interesting, because the law itself enters the conversation. The citizen pulls out Florida Statute 901.151, the actual stop and identify law. Not opinion, not guesswork, the real statute, and suddenly everything slows down, because the officer now has to engage on legal terms, not assumptions. Lawful detention becomes the key phrase. Without it, the demand for ID falls apart, and you can hear it, the hesitation, the shift in tone. The officer realizes the ground he's standing on isn't as solid as he thought. Words matter. Legal thresholds matter even more. And when someone on the street knows those thresholds, the entire dynamic changes. This isn't about disrespect. This is about clarity. And clarity forces accountability.
If they don't like the freedom of speech,
You have a driver's license or ID with you, sir?
I'm not giving you ID.
Can I get your name and date of birth?
Nope. Have I committed a crime? Do you have probable cause?
No, sir.
Am I being detained?
What's your sign, sir? You mind us asking?
Huh?
You mind us asking what your sign says?
Says they screw?
Okay, is that really what it says, or does it say, I quote, fuck me?
Ah, that's an F with a star and a CK.
So,
So I could actually publish that on TV.
They talk to you. Okay, listen. You get the call, okay, with the sign. I get that you're upset, you're frustrated with that. All right. If you want your cameras directly on me, that's fine. But I do like talking eye to eye. If you're good with that, okay. So have you tried to talk to them and settle the whole issue? Okay.
I made it all the way to the CEO.
Okay. So this is the thing. All right. We get a call, we get a complaint. You're holding a sign that does have vulgar language.
No, it doesn't.
Listen. Let me talk.
It doesn't. I've held this sign in 2 states and 3 counties.
Listen.
So now
we know what it means, right? We know what it means.
That does not matter. Vulgarity is a legal term.
Listen, I'm not here talking.
It's a representation of vulgarity, kind of like, you know, on TV when they go beep. No. Is this a consensual conversation?
If we get further calls, okay, because now we know what your sign says, and it causes disturbance.
Now we move into the next encounter. And once again, it's about control versus rights. A protester holding a sign, controversial, bold, maybe offensive, but still protected. And that's where things get heated. Officers arrive, citing complaints, trying to frame the sign as disorderly or vulgar. But here's the reality. Offensive speech is still protected speech. The First Amendment doesn't disappear just because someone feels uncomfortable. The citizen stands firm, challenging the narrative, refusing to let emotion override the law. And the officers? They struggle to pin down a clear violation, because there isn't one. This turns into a raw, real-time debate, not about feelings, but about freedom. And when the law is on your side, standing your ground becomes a powerful statement.
No, it's not.
Nice word. I don't care whether you disagree or not.
You can't convert my freedom of speech.
Okay, F. Okay,
yeah.
And it offends people, especially like if there's families, and these are all examples. If
there's kids in the car, I close the sign.
But you can't see.
Yeah, I can.
I know you can't see.
Okay? I can.
Right. How many people were in that car that just passed you?
I wasn't paying attention. You were distracting me.
And when we pulled up to you, you focused on us, and you weren't focused on the other cars. You're not focused on these cars passing you. You're not focused on these cars next to you.
That's because you're distracting me.
Right. When we pulled up to you. Okay.
No. There was a car right there with 2 people in it, and I was pointing to the fact that you guys are here, and they called you specifically to violate my right of freedom of speech. Yes, they did.
Freedom of speech until you offend somebody.
No.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay.
I did not. There's no vulgarity. No.
Watch the language. Okay.
Well, you can go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So, there you go. See, that's the freedom of speech.
So we're going to talk to them. If you step on the property,
I have not touched their property line.
If you step on the property, we'll talk to them. And if they want you to go to jail, you'll go to jail.
Well, you'd have to trespass me first and then give me notification.
Right.
Which is going to be harassment since I never touched their property line. Well, go ahead. You go talk to them, big guy.
All right. No problem.
And what's your badge number?
283.
283. What?
All right, now things escalate fast. The tone shifts from controlled to confrontational. The protester doesn't hold back, and neither do the officers. But here's what matters. Even in the chaos, the legal line still stands. The officers warn about disturbances, hint at consequences, but they can't clearly articulate a crime. And that's the pattern we keep seeing. Authority leaning on discomfort instead of law. The citizen pushes back hard, even aggressively, but rights don't vanish because someone is loud or disrespectful. That's the key point. The Constitution doesn't protect politeness. It protects freedom. And right here, you see both sides clash. Emotion versus legality. But only one of those determines what's lawful.
Yeah. So, are you under oath here today? Did you? No.
As long as
you didn't take an oath.
Not in court. Okay.
No. That when you take an oath,
no.
You can go fuck yourself. You're an asshole.
Okay. You have a good day, sir.
Yeah. Goodbye, asshole.
Hello. How you doing, sir?
What's up, Holmes?
What's going on?
What's up, Holmes?
What's your name?
What's up, Holmes?
Do you have any ID?
What's up, Holmes?
How you still with it then?
What's up, Holmes? What you want, Holmes?
You know what? Here it's fine.
What do you want, Holmes?
You like your phone?
Go away. Go away.
No, at this point I got a call about you.
I don't care what you got. Go away, man.
What are you doing? Do you have any ID on you?
Go away.
No, I'm not gonna go away.
Go away, piggy. Go away, piggy. Go away, piggy.
Let's see your ID.
Hell no, I ain't showing you shit.
Now this is where it turns chaotic. Another encounter. Another demand for ID. And once again, no clear crime. The officer pushes harder this time, using intimidation, commands, even physical positioning. Lean against the vehicle, he says. But the question still stands unanswered. Why? What crime? The citizen refuses, aggressively, repeatedly, unapologetically. And while the tone is rough, the legal stance is solid. No lawful detention means no obligation to identify. Period. More officers show up, more pressure builds, but the foundation is still missing. No articulated suspicion, no clear statute, just authority trying to force compliance. And this is where things become dangerous, than when enforcement continues without legal backing.
You wish you could, huh, Gonzalez? Look at you.
Just waiting. I got all the time in the world.
Go ahead. Sit your ass down. Have a seat, Gonzalez. Have a seat. Go ahead and lean against my vehicle right there. Go ahead and lean against my vehicle right there, man. You got permission. You got my permission. Go away, piggy.
Alright, guys.
Go away, piggy. I told you, you ain't gonna get shit, boy. Learn the law, bitch. Learn the law, bitch. Fuck off.
Please get off the sidewalk.
Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Get off the sidewalk. What do you mean, you know,
And here's the bottom line. This isn't just about confrontation. It's about awareness. Every single encounter in this sequence highlights the same critical issue: authority without articulation. Officers reference complaints, feelings, vague concerns, but when pressed for actual law, the answers fall apart. Meanwhile, the citizens keep asking the same question. Am I being detained? That question is the line, the dividing point between freedom and control. And if that line can't be justified, everything collapses. This documentary isn't about glorifying conflict. It's about exposing reality. Rights don't enforce themselves. People have to know them, use them, defend them. Because in moments like these, knowledge isn't just power, it's protection.